Happy Friday. This is Career Coach David Smith coming to you with my Friday video on advancing your career. If you recall, we've been spending the last several weeks looking at my 6 steps for moving on to a new career. Organizing yourself, having victories, being on, getting out and about. Last week looked at the value and the benefits, what can be learned from rejection. And today, the last step, we're going to talk about investing in yourself. When I mean investing in yourself, there may be 2 ways you can look at it. First of all, understand that during this period of time that you're looking for work, there are other things that you should be doing also, right? I mean, you may have another job, of course, but this idea of doing things to improve who you are, to better who you are, so that you look more appealing to an employer, but also to just improve your psychological outlook, we would say, improve your physical outlook, become important. So one dimension of that is a physical and psychological, the things that you can be doing there that invest in yourself. So we're talking about exercising, eating well, making sure that you have some balance in your life. All those things are important. So putting yourself on a regimen where you are, going to the gym or going for a walk every day, all those things are really important. And the science behind how exercise improves your psychological outlook is pretty well founded. The other aspect of investing yourself takes more of, we'll say, an academic way of looking at it. That is, courses you could be taking, things that you could be learning that will improve who you are and improve, as a result, what you would look like to an employer. And here we're looking at a whole range of things. And often you can kind of look at what your background and says, I want to go into this direction, but I don't have this. Maybe this is the time to develop that technical skill, take that course, or maybe start learning another language, or just developing something that is kind of on the cutting edge and things that employers are needing. This is a book that I have called Proposal Planning and Writing. One of the things that I say to a lot of people looking for work is that, in work today, particularly in the field that I focus on, conflict, peace building, international education, that there's a lot of need to raise money and to apply for grants, to develop proposals, to get funding, and do things that are kind of creative of nature. But a lot of people are not used to doing that. So taking a grant writing course, I think, can be very valuable to people. So that may be something you might want to consider. This is a little thing that I picked out of my newsletter, from my community newsletter. It's a meditation course, and I do a little bit of meditation, but one of the things that I'm committing to myself in the next couple of weeks is to get back into meditation. I might have mentioned at some point that I'm president of a not-for-profit, an NGO, that is engaged in humanitarian training and education, the Forge Center for Peace Building and Humanitarian Education. We run a simulation twice a year that trains people to work in humanitarian situations. And what we give folks at the end is a certificate of participation that says how many hours they participated and what they did. So, often when you take courses, you get that piece of paper or that credential at the end that becomes very valuable, that you would include in your resume and show you've developed some other skill. So invest in yourself. Do things that will improve who you are during this period of time. It's just not about the resume writing and the applying for jobs. There are other things that you can be doing also that not only improve yourself, but give you some balance while you're going through this process. So that's my tip for today. I've been on video with you now throughout the summer, and it's been every week. And now that it's September, things are getting busy for me, probably busy for you. I'm going to be traveling a bit. So what I'm going to start doing is start just posting once a month. So my next video will come up in October. So I will post a video in October, and sometime in October, I'm not sure, probably try to shoot for the middle of the month. So if you're trying to find out where it is, go to my website, davidjsmith.com, and you can then find out when my next video is. This is my brochure for my career coaching that I'm involved in. And then you can certainly always send me an email Before then, if you're curious or got questions, David J. Smith at davidjsmithconsulting.com. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I will be back here on Fridays once a month starting in October. Have a great week and have a great fall. Take care.